tipping off the NBA season. Here are the starting lineups. First for Orlando, Nelson and Aflalo combine a guard. And they've got Vucevic, the sweet-shooting 7-footer out of USC, in at the center. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Maxiel in at the 4. And for the Pelicans, the backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. And at the center position out of the University of Kansas, a terrific shot blocker at 6'11", Jeff Withey. A big game for this young man making his NBA debut. Then there's Tyreke Evans, and it's Davis in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Maxiel. 6 to shoot. And Aflalo kicks to Nelson. Out to Harris. A 3-ball. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Withey kicks to Evans. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control.
On the wing, Evans. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now, here is Nelson. Harris outside. The shot. And Orlando again with the bucket. The player who's had the ball in his hands his whole life. It's had to, be a tough adjustment learning to play off the ball.
Yeah, I think that's been the big challenge. And he's not a great shooter.
Evans against Harris. The shot's good from Evans. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Outside Gordon. From downtown. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Will it go? And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. Outside Holiday. Holiday left side with the lead pass and finished off by Davis. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
A slow start. So this is really all about continuing to build the roster and try to put together some talent.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
On its way from Aflalo for 2. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Now Holiday. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Evans passes to Davis. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Nelson off the pick for Nicholson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Harris off the drive. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Nelson against Holiday. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And here's Oladipo. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Aflalo outside. From outside the arc. That one goes. Count it. Rivers off a pick from Babbitt. Rivers dishes to Aminu. The 3 from Morrow. Anderson tipped back in for 2. Anderson's got his first basket. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Nicholson with the bucket. Or the pass to Harkless. Back to Moore. 5 to shoot. Drills it from outside.
You count that way. They got the number 2 pick, which isn't a bad second place.
Morrow hits the target from 18 feet. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Back to Moore. Gets it to go. Moore's got 5.
Oladipo, I think he's going to be a star in this league. I think Orlando has a building block for the future.
Picked his pocket. Dishes it to Harkless. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Maxiel, defended by Withey, fades back. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Morrow kicks to Roberts. Feeds to Anderson. Pass to Morrow. Takes a 3. Rejected by Harkless. And here's the break. The 9-footers on the mark.
They're able to trade. This is an interesting young team.
Lamb, defended by Morrow. Lamb passes to Maxey. And it's good off the back rim and in. Miller kicks to Davis. Harkless with the steal. And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. And Miller with the block. But they recover it. Moore passes to Harkless. Back to Moore. Jacks up a 3. And the shot is good. Moore's got 8 points here in this quarter. The feed now to Davis. Miller outside. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
He missed several stretches.
Miller, defended by Vucevic, shoots it. And the shot falls short this time.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons. You know, the only tough part of that battle.
But some of the Kings felt he hadn't developed the way they had hoped. Clearly, the Pelicans felt differently. They hoped to vie for a play.
Nelson against Holiday. Anderson outside. Now the dish to Evans. Out to Miller. Outside Holiday. Evans. He's guarded by a Flalo. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. There's Miller with the 3. Looks good. The assist that time from Holiday. The pass to Evans. Back to Holiday. He kicks to Anderson. He's against Maxey. Evans outside. Pass to Miller. 3-pointer. And again, New Orleans with the triple. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Davis. Here's Aminu. Another shot. That's good from Davis on the assist by Aminu. Oladipo, he's checked in for Jason Maxey. It's stolen by Harris. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Textbook example.
Nelson outside. Clock at 6. A Flalo outside. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Tries from 16. Here's Davis in the air, and it's good on the way in.
Even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
From 12 feet out, and again it's Orlando converting. Outside Holiday, dishes to Gordon. Cranes the 3-pointer.
No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Taken away by Holiday. Jumps up. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line.
Win journey the last few years for Anthony Davis. Unheralded for most of his high school career. A sudden growth spurt. Leads Kentucky to the national title in 2012. Then the number 1.
A Flalo goes in. And Orlando again with the bucket.
They executed really well. They would run a Flalo and Redick off those screens, and Vucevic was a surprise, a really good young player down low. But they've got to continue to build this roster in order to compete at the highest level.
Outside Holiday. Guarded by Nelson. Here's Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. We're going to tell you about his work ethic and Steve about his leadership.
Yeah, and that really goes all the way back to high school and then, of course, in college at UCLA. Guy who wasn't the star player right away, but at each level.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Anthony Davis comes in for Withey, and it's Holiday in for Tyreke Evans. But they get it back. Davis, the pass to Holiday. Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Nelson outside. Price, he's guarded by Rivers. They get it back. That's good. Nicholson grabs the board. Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Price with the ball. Now guarded by Babbitt. Nicholson with the bucket. On the wing of Flalo. Orlando moving the ball around. And that one's good.
A great matchup there.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Andrew Nicholson. And Jason Maxiel subbed in for Tobias Harris. The basket drops. 9 feet out. Pelicans pull it in. Withy's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And he has the speed and elusiveness that you want from a player with his style and size. He doesn't have any problem getting by somebody to get into the lane. But for him to be a positive contributor, he's got to learn to finish with
defensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board.
He's been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
And there's the pass to Withy. He kicks to Aminu. Guarded by Nelson. And here's Aminu. Drops in the layup for 2. Nelson outside. Stolen by Withy. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot.
Almost doubled his assist. Received a lot of votes for most improved. And you mentioned the All-Star game. I mean, he's just 23 years old.
Very good point. Gets it to go. Feeds it to Nelson. There's the 3. Orlando gets it back. Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. Pelicans trailed by 9. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. Gives him the lead pass, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may sack to Evans. Great D that time from Oladipo.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not...
What a throwdown there. Man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with...
Davis kicks to Evans. He's against Maxiel. Evans with it, picked up by Harris. Davis dishes to Evans. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
We'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Nelson kicks to Maxiel. Working on Anderson. Nelson left side. Buries the long-range jumper. Pelicans trailed by 9. There's Gordon with the 3. And that one's good.
This guy knows how to get it done.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Withy passes to Gordon. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And the shot is good. Dishes it to Oladipo. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Harris dishes to Nelson. It's stolen by Aminu. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And it's Gordon finishing it off. We've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Harris nails the wide-open jump shot. Holiday goes in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athletic.
He could finish like a power forward.
Oladipo, the pass to Nelson. Feeds to Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 21.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Pass to Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Orlando's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Maxiel kicks to Harris. Five on the clock. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. He dishes it to Aminu. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Out to Nelson. Leads him in there. And then Oladipo with the jam.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.